save your people. Show us mercy, show us grace.
Dear brothers and sisters, today is the fourth Sunday of Advent. As we enter the final days of Advent, the Church gently slows our steps and turns our eyes towards a quiet home in Nazareth. And there we meet Joseph, not a man of many words, not a preacher or a miracle worker, but a just man, steady, faithful, attentive to God in the middle of confusion. Today's readings invite us to learn what true justice looks like when God's plans change our own plans. The Gospel tells us that Mary was found with child before she lived with Joseph. For Joseph, this was a shock. His plans for a simple, honorable life suddenly changed. According to the law, Joseph could expose Mary to defend his reputation and to protect himself. But Matthew tells us that Joseph was a just man. His justice was not cold obedience to rules. It was a justice that was shaped by mercy. He chose not to harm Mary. He chose discretion. He chose compassion even before he fully understood what God was doing. Here, justice and mercy meet. Joseph's justice is not about being right. It was all about doing good. And it is precisely in that place where human plans fail and mercy guides decisions that God speaks. The angel does not appear to Joseph when he is angry or defensive, but the angel appears while he is quietly reflecting. God often speaks there, not in noise, but in the heart that remains open. The angel's message is very simple but demanding. Do not be afraid. Joseph is asked to trust God with a future that he did not design. He is asked to accept a child who is not biologically his, to protect a mystery that he cannot fully explain, and to carry a responsibility that will change his life forever. Joseph obeys not with speeches, but with action. He takes Mary into his home. In doing so, he names the child Jesus and gives him a place in the human family. Justice here becomes obedience rooted in Christ. The first reading from Isaiah helps us to understand what is happening beneath the surface. The prophet speaks to a fearful king who wants certainty, control, security. And God offers a sign. The virgin will conceive and bear a son, and she will name him Emmanuel, which means God with us. Not God above us watching from a distance, but God present in fragile human life. Joseph with Mary, they become the first to live with Emmanuel. Joseph becomes the first to accept that God's presence may arrive in unexpected ways. St. Paul, in the letter to the Romans, completes this picture. He reminds us that Jesus is both descended from David, according to the flesh, and established as Son of God in power. In other words, God keeps his promises through ordinary human history. Joseph's quiet obedience connects ancient prophecy to present reality. Through his faithfulness, salvation enters the world quietly, legally, fully human. Dear brothers and sisters, what does this say to us today as we stand so close to Christmas? It tells us that faith is not only about understanding God's plan, it is about trusting God when his plans interrupts ours. Many people carry experiences similar to Joseph's, plans that failed, relationships that changed, responsibilities that arrived uninvited. The gospel assures us that God is present precisely there. Emmanuel does not wait for life to be well organized. He comes into uncertainty, into fear, into situations that stretch our hearts. Joseph also teaches us something essential about justice in daily life. Justice is not found in laws and rights. It is found in the way we treat others when we feel hurt, confused, or disappointed. It is found in patience, in protecting dignity, in choosing mercy over self-defense. In families, workplaces, friendships, and communities, this kind of justice prepares a place for Christ to be born again. Dear brothers and sisters, as we approach Christmas, the question is simple but very serious. Where is God asking us to trust Him more? What fear needs to hear the angel's words? Do not be afraid. What situation invites us to act justly, not by withdrawing, but by welcoming? Joseph never speaks in the gospel, but his life proclaims a powerful message. God works through those who listen, who trust, and who obey quietly. May these final days of Advent help us become just in the same way, so that Emmanuel, God with us, may find a home in our lives.